everyone, y'all let's roll. Thursday night, the time is right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done. It's the Tantrum House Playthrough Show. Come on, let's play. Winning or losing, it's the best part of the day. We're learning the game, we're playing for the fun. Join us for the show, our night has just begun. Who's in the comment section? Who's chatting on the line? Tune in every Thursday, same board game night, same board game time. From strategy to chaos, we're feeling all the vibes. Tantrum House Playthrough Show, where the fun comes alive. 1 minute to go, grab your snacks, take a seat. The fun's about to start and it's gonna be sweet. It's the Tantrum House Playthrough Show. Come on, let's play. Winning or losing, it's the best part of the day. We're learning the game, we're playing for the fun. Join us for the show, the night has just begun. All the dice are rolling, the tiles are flying. The energy is up and the laughs are multiplying. We're here for the chaos, the joy and the thrill. No accidental cheating will. It's the Tantrum House Playthrough Show. Come on, let's play. Winning or losing, it's the best part of the day. We're learning the game, we're playing for the fun. Join us for the show, the night has just begun.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the Tantrum House Playthrough Show. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Journeyman Dan. Today we are playing War of Civilizations by BluEncore. It's a 2 to 5 player, lighter 4X type strategy game. So we're going to check it out and see who the ultimate winner is in the war for this new Earth that we're fighting over.
We are playing with the deluxe edition, so all the components that we've got on the table, the actual wooden ships and some of the other pieces are from the deluxe version of the game. But I think the cardboard stuff is very similar.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a quick overview of what we're doing? I know that's a lot. We got all night, so you're gonna understand how to play the game by the time we get done. But why don't you give us a really quick idea of what we're doing, and then we can jump into our first turn. And while he's doing that, if you're in the comments, let us know you're watching the show. We'd love to say hey.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff's already here. Awesome.
Yeah, so the goal of the game is to have the most magic crystals by the end. These little orange crystals here. If you have the most, you are the winner. The way you win the game is by either knocking out your opponents or by controlling the Isle of Myth, so having your troops up there, collecting gems. The game timer does end when we get up there, or it starts when we get up there, and then there's a five round timer, and at the end of those 5 rounds, the game is over. But in order to do those things, we have got 4 different main actions, and we get 2 actions per turn. So you can do things like collect resources, you can buy ships, you can move your ships, you can convert currency. But with each action comes a bonus action that lets you do more things. You don't have to do the bonus action, but it is there for you. You are supposed to do it first. So
we'll change that this time.
Yeah, do your bonus action first. Again, that is optional, and then you do the main active action, and again you get 2. So yeah, we've got our gunboats out here with the 1s. We have frigates with the 3s. We can buy more ships like a destroyer, and then our capital ship. So we are going to go around the table taking our 2 actions, moving, collecting resources, building up our armies, and then destroying one another. It's gonna be great.
All right, cool. So who's actually going first? Did we decide that?
We didn't decide that. Will, do you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. As I've learned from Sarah's strategies last time, let's
We'll
just
just say
straight rip them
Sarah
off.
is the current winner.
Let's say that we played by very different rules.
We did not.
We can say very.
Her stack of
There were-
ammunition was this thick, which is illegal. We didn't know that, but nonetheless. All right. I will use my move action first, which I'm not going to build a teleporter this time. Dan lured me in with the teleportation needs. I don't need those. I'm just going to move like that. That was easy. That's 1 action. No bonus action.
Now, are you? Oh, you're not doing the. That's right.
No,
Go ahead.
no teleportation. Teleportation.
That's a good word. Yeah.
And then I didn't strategize much here. I think I'm going to collect resources, which is never a bad idea.
Can I just throw something out since we just started?
Yes, and I
You
already...
can only collect resources from islands you control with a gunboat, which is the one.
The ones.
So
Yes.
moving your frigate into that island won't let you collect resources there.
Correct.
So
Okay.
you still want to do that.
I do, because I'm getting closer to having 3 actions on a turn. Once you have full control of your
Yep.
island, then you get full, then you can
Get a
get an
bonus
extra
action.
I'm
turn.
gonna move Will's thing into the shot for just a moment.
Oh yeah, now you can see what's
There's
going on.
there's Will's section of the map. So
That-
are you getting
fascinating.
resources?
Yes.
Okay. So because Will has the gunboats on these 2, he can collect
It's not a whole lot.
the
Going up on each
2
one.
resources.
Now, when collecting resources, collect 1 extra log. These are not called logs; they're called
Aluminum wood.
Aluminum
Do we start on
wood.
5 or
Or
6?
You
alwood.
start on 5.
Start on 5. So I should have 1 of these and 2 of these.
Yep.
Aluminium wood. Yeah.
Aluminium.
The
So
cool
what
kids
Dan?
call it alwood and OC.
Yeah.
OC.
OC, ocean crystals,
Nice.
yeah.
I like it.
What Dan was saying was this boat cannot collect resources. So by Will moving it over here,
I don't know who set up my board, because that's not how I would have set it up. But I sat down and it was there.
you can switch it. If
Can
you-
I? Sweet, that's way better. If this is how my board had been set
No,
up,
you have to have 2 on each.
Well, no, you just have to split them on those 2 islands. Or on 2
Okay.
connected islands, yeah. So you
Okay.
could do 3 in 1.
tried to cheat already.
Yeah.
Then I would have moved this one over that way. I could collect 3 starting resources, which is 1
Okay.
extra
Okay.
There you go.
aluminium wood.
So that is 1 action, Will.
Right. Well, no, my first action was to move. Second action is to collect resources.
Okay, cool.
With collecting resources, I could rebuild a barren island,
But that
But
is part of the
that's
expansion we're not
expansion that
using.
we're not.
so I can't do anything. So I think I'm done.
All right. I'm probably doing a very similar
Knew it! Copycat!
thing. I'm going to move this boat up here. Expecting Sarah to win. We'll see. I have a
Who was
feeling
expecting that?
that is best. That's
Not
for
Jeff. Jeff is expecting Will to win. Who we got cheering for you, Dan? Come on, let's
I
know
have a
who's in Dan's
feeling
corner.
they are going to gang up on me this time because
What?
it was not even close.
It wasn't. Probably because you were cheating so much.
I
but-
was not.
It wasn't even accidental. She didn't even pretend. that it
Well,
was
I
accidental.
also realized very early on that you can get an extra whole action every turn if you control all of
We all
the
realized that. but-
all of the spaces
She took advantage.
on an
of it.
She did
island.
do it.
And
I'll
so
give her
that
credit
was
for
the
doing it.
first thing I did was control.
Dan went out hot with his teleport thing right in my space, and I was like, what is happening? So while me and Dan initially not duked it out, Sarah's over there just collecting every ammunition card in the whole game. And then she was like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, it didn't end well.
I did not. All right, what
All
are
right.
you doing on your turn?
I will build a ship.
Okay.
So
What would you like to build?
You moved
I'm-
and then you're building?
I moved and then I'm building. I'm gonna build. You can build as many as you can afford. I'm gonna build.
So a gunboat will cost you 1 crystal and 1 aluminum wood.
I'm gonna build.
And it's only worth 1 attack strength, but
3
it's the only one you can harvest
gunboats.
resources with.
All right, and I can put those anywhere that I have
Already control.
Yep.
already control.
Anywhere you control.
Just.
So you've got a couple of different things. You can move your ships into an empty island, but you can only move a fleet or a ship into one. So you can't like split and send your ships to different islands in one turn. Or you can redistribute by basically taking everything as long as they're connected and placing them how you want. So that's the way you can spread and then get your strength where you want it. So you're done?
I am done.
Okay. I'm going to I think I am going to move for 1. I'm not going to deploy a teleporter yet. And then I'm going to go ahead and collect resources. So I get 1 ammunition. I get an alwood and ocean crystal. And that's it.
All right, I will buy some ships. So I'm going to buy at least 3, maybe more. It's pretty much going to drain my whole resources. So if I buy 3, that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then I'm only spending 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Put these ships out. Whew, on the board. In this very highly strategic location. And then, oh, you know what I should have done? I got 1 crystal left. When you take the buy multiple ships action, you could also buy a power card. I'm actually going to sacrifice one of these ships, put them back. Oh, it'd be 2, wouldn't it? What's out there?
So there's a cost
Double
down here.
any action. Let's do it. All right, I'm putting one of these ships back. I didn't actually spend that renege. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's expensive. I'm gonna buy this card that says double any action. I feel like I might need that later. I don't even know if it's good, but I can afford
You
it.
can buy 2 cards at one time.
There is a max of 2, although I've spent. Did I spend all my juice? I think I got one back because I put that
You have
one back.
ammunition.
I had one extra.
You could spend your ammunition to buy this one.
Disable.
Fleet disabler.
Fleet strength. By 2? I guess it changes things now that we don't have a million guns.
I know,
but I'm going to let it go for now. And then, that was my first action. Second action, I think I'm going to harvest resources again. This time I've got a couple extra ones, including my base. And once you get one on here, you get 2 of each of the things. So I'm going to take 2 ammunition, 2 crystals, 2 wood for that one. And then I'm going to get 2 more wood. And 1 more crystal. Whew. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to.
Let's talk about it real quick before I finish my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 ammunition. I can only hold 10 ammo in my hand, so I'm gonna actually trade that guy in for this.
Yeah, and that's 10 cards, not just the value of that.
Right. So now I can hold 9 more.
All right, on my turn, I'm gonna spend one of my actions to move here, and then I'm gonna spend an action to move here.
She's already got the third action.
I get a third action because all of the spaces are filled with a ship. So my third action is going to be collect resources.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 1, 2. Do these count? 2? They don't count.
No, you only get
Yeah.
So,
So
2 crystals, 2
crystals,
wood, and an ammo.
2 wood and
All right, I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually start by building and deploying a teleporter. Now, you can build one or both.
You have a teleporter built into your home base.
Yep.
Automatically.
So I'm gonna put 1 teleporter over here. One has to go on something you control, but the other can go anywhere, even if you don't control it, except the bottom of our base. So
There's
our
a little
home
outline.
our home island, and then the central one has a thicker border on it. Those are not dockable, which means I can't teleport straight into them. I have to attack the edges first. But for my second one, I actually just want to put it here for now. And then I'm going to.
I mean, put it on Sarah's area. You know you want to.
I do kind of. Actually, you know what?
Will's got some open.
We're just gonna back up. I don't want to do that at all. I'm gonna start by buying a power card.
Did you give yourself your wood back?
I did, yeah. So I'm gonna buy this fleet power. See what the next one is, and then I'm gonna buy the fleet disabler. And that cost me 2 ammo and a wood. So that was my bonus of my first action, and then I can buy multiple ships. So I'm gonna buy 1, 2, a frigate, and 2 gunboats. Stick my frigate out here, and gunboat All right. Second action. I am going to move. Wait, that's what I want to do.
I messed that
She
up.
did. I wasn't gonna say it, but she did.
I totally did.
So
I wasn't thinking when I did it.
I'm going to move, but first I'm doing the teleporter. And we'll go ahead and throw him down here like I had planned.
Don't give in to peer pressure. That's the lesson here, everyone.
And I'm going to move my capital
He's
ship
doing it. I'm jumping.
up into here because I've got this teleporter on my base, so that can go from my base to any teleporter I control. Now, this is very important. I don't know if it's going to work out for me, but to explore these apex islands around here, you have to first explore them with your capital ship. When I do that, which won't be this round, I look at it and I see there's a cost associated with it, and if I can pay that, then I get to move in there. If I can't, I have to move back. But you have to do that with your capital ship alone when you first move in. All right, so those are my 2 turns.
All right, I will use my first action to move a ship, or 2 ships, I guess. And then I'll use my next action to move another ship. Oh, third action unlocked! Oh, jealous. And then for my third action, I'll collect resources. Now I should be like able to max out my puppies. So I should be getting 2 of each. And then is it equal numbers to everything else? 2 crystals, 2 things, 1 ammo. So it's 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
No, you only have 3 crystals. You're not on the one.
No, he's on all of them.
He's.
Oh, no, you're
not.
not. You are not
You're
in
not.
that middle
This
island.
one does not have
Gunboats only.
a gunboat.
And then 3 ammo.
Yep.
Okay, that's my whole turn.
All right.
Should have made a ship, but next I'll make it.
All right. I will. I'm gonna move, which is such a waste, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move. Oh, first, before I actually do the move, I'm going to do this action. I get to possibly place my teleporter. I'm gonna put one there, and I could put it somewhere
Possibly
else.
place your teleport? What does that mean?
Well, I was gonna possibly do both of
Oh,
them.
wait. When you collect wood, collect an extra wood. Almost forgot my superpower.
I didn't even build my teleporter last time, and I won. But I guess I'm gonna do
Rules
it.
are very different this time.
It was a very different game. I can already tell.
Because I keep telling her.
So I can do that, right?
Oh!
Throwing
Okay.
shots.
All right.
Doesn't
And
seem
then,
like
so I did that. I moved.
And just to be that rules guy, technically that is a redistribution.
Technically,
Yeah.
yes. I didn't move into a new area. I just redid what I had.
By moving one ship, she moved them all.
Could have.
Yeah.
I could have moved them all. My second action is going to be to gather resources. So I get 2, 3, 4.
4 ocean crystals.
4 ocean crystals, 4 of the alwood, and 3
Yep.
of the ammo. And then my last action. Oh,
3.
I could have.
No.
My last action is gonna be buy ships. I get to buy a power card first, if I would like to.
So you could reduce opponent's ammo by 2, add 5 strength to your total fleet size, redistribute your ships without a trail. It's kind of nice. Oh, same thing.
Let's get the fleet power card.
Okay.
Really
3.
interesting.
Yeah.
She's going.
Are you buying a second one?
Oh, double in action. I can't afford that one. No, I'll
Okay.
stop there. and then I get to buy ships. So let's buy
Ooh,
a destroyer.
going for the destroyer.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. I'm going to collect resources. So sadly, I'm not as well distributed as they are, but I get 2, 3 crystals, 3 wood, and 3 ammo. So that's my first action. Second action, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to move. I'm going to take my
going
capital
in.
ship.
What do we got?
This is a secret, so you can't look over there. The screen will. Okay, so if I want to take this, I have to pay this. Sure, it's 4 wood and 1 ammo.
He's on the board.
Now, the reason this is a secret is if I could not pay this, I would put it back down, but then
Hang
we
his head in shame.
then we rotate the board. So that way, there's a chance you could kind of lose track of what this is.
One thing I
But-
think we forgot to do was put a crystal on each one of these.
Yes. So by doing that, I get a crystal. So I'm now winning.
Winning
For all you
for
haters out
one
there who
half
thought I
turn.
wouldn't.
Team Dan.
So I'm now controlling that Apex Island. All right. Those are my 2 actions. So I will be done.
Cool. I whilst. I can build ships first. So I've got a fair amount of resources over here. 8. So I could do 4, 5, 6. Is my math any good on that? Maybe I'm doing 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep. So this may be down to 1. And then I'm only buying 1 that cost me wood. These guys are going to come out. I'm going to stack them here, actually. In case Sarah tries to pop over, I should probably put some stuff up there. Oh yeah, then we can see how much power I got. I don't actually know if I'm on screen anyway. That was action 1. And I can buy cards. Sorry that I don't do these in the right order. I might as well buy one. The only one I can afford is this guy. Is there a limit on the number of these cards we can have?
2.
2.
2. Gonna have to spend one of these. All right, that was action 1. Action 2, I will probably gonna redistribute so that I can get on up into the world of the living up here. I'm basically just moving this guy up here. And as my bonus action that I do beforehand, let's put a teleporter out just in case. And I'm gonna put it here and here.
Ooh.
And then, for my final trick, I will...
Did you pay for that?
I did. For my final trick, I will... man, should I just go ahead on in there? I got 2 of these. No, not going to do it. All right, I will collect resources, and I'm going to go ahead and play my double that action.
Nice.
So now I should have every resource. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Times 2. 2 crystals, 3 crystals, 4 crystals. So that's 8 crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 ammo, 4 ammo, 5 ammo. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't you get 6
No.
ammo?
You get 6 ammo.
Yeah.
Even better.
Do
Thanks
the
for knowing
math
how to
wrong.
count, everybody. And then the wood, I was actually pointing the wrong icon. 2, 3, 4, so 8 of those as well. 8 plus 16, I'm going up into the tens.
There's 4. You should have
14?
14.
Yeah.
Okay,
8 plus 6 is 14.
sounds good. Let's just go out here.
Yep. Nicely done, Will.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh, I did totally forget to set the alarm. I like it. Here we go. We're going to do the 10-minute Tangent Mouse timeout, and 10 minutes from now, we're going to tell you I'm going to win. I mean, who's going to win? We're going to share our thoughts on the game and see if we can talk with you in the audience. So be ready with your questions. Here we go.
Okay. I need to gather resources first, so I'm going to do that. So I get 3 ammo. I need to turn something probably. Here, let me give you those and you give me a 5.
Okay.
Alright. 3 ammo. 4 wood. 4 and 4 crystals. I am going to, for my next action, I guess I'll just do a move and a move. I get an extra move.
Redistribute and a move.
So you have a special ability that says move 1 extra step,
Oh,
but
otherwise.
you're redistributing. Which
Not if I use my teleport.
It's still
It
a
doesn't-
move
It's a-
action
it's a
to use your
redistribute.
teleport.
Because moving is only into an island
Right,
you
if
don't
you were-
occupy.
If you were here, it would still be a move to your teleport. So that would be your action.
So that, yeah, just because,
You do get an extra one.
right.
Okay.
But like you don't,
But
by
using your
moving from
teleport's not
here to
free.
here, this is redistributing because moving is only into an empty island that you do not control. So this would be redistribute. So now if you wanted to move, you could move and then move again.
That's lame.
And she gets the extra movement.
Why
She's
did
the
I
one
bother
controlling
with this teleport? Because that is not helpful. Okay.
It was really so you could launch over and attack Will.
it. That was what I was
But
fearing
he's
of.
got all his junk there.
Yes,
I'm
I
not gonna
do.
do it. Okay.
How much? Oh, she's still got a bunch of ammo. That feels like 10 already.
She's
Alright.
getting a lot.
I guess I'm coming here and figuring.
Did you only have 2 ammo? Let's kill Dad.
What?
Alright.
I am not a threat in this game.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, so you had to pay 1 wood and 4 crystals. She then moves into the Apex Island.
She paid for it? Oh, she had it.
She
Yeah.
did have it.
Alright. I guess that's all my actions.
Okay. I think I'm just going to be fairly simple this round. I'm going to move
It's super hard to remember.
and move. And that's it.
But now you have a third action.
Oh, I do have a third action. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I'm going to collect resources. So I have this up here now, so I get nothing because there isn't a gunboat there. Just kidding. But I do get 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals.
Did you say you have to explore with this one by itself?
Yes.
Or you just have to have it when you explore?
You have to
Have to
explore
be
by
by
itself.
Is it different from the other night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So 4 crystals, 4 wood, and 2 ammo. And I am done.
All right, I like this exploring into the great unknown. Let's see if I can get in on this party. 3 and 2. I think I can afford it. And I'm in. That's action 1. Did we determine if we have to? Does this immediately go here?
That is, and anytime you want to do it, free action.
Let's do it. And then for my second.
What are
trip-
you doing?
Yeah,
over
what are
there?
you doing?
Uh,
Just
so
so
mine,
everybody at
yeah.
home knows.
Yeah, so you do have an ability that you start the game with. Mine was to collect an additional aluminum wood whenever I collect resources. And when I upgrade the ability by locking my crystal in, it says that when you collect resources, I get 1 of each.
Yeah.
So I get a crystal and a wood.
So at the bottom of our player board, there's a spot for the 1.0 ability and the 2.0 ability. But you need a crystal to power it.
So you can move around more. My ability is in combat, I can destroy a frigate on an adjacent island. And if it's 2.0, I can destroy a destroyer on an adjacent island.
What?
So I can just blow up your ships from afar.
You don't have that yet.
I have the ability
But
to
you can
destroy
just
your
lock it at
frigates.
any time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And he has a crystal.
good information. I guess I'm going to head towards Sarah. So for my second action, I can do this on my next action, right?
Yeah.
Second
Did you?
action.
Okay, you got the gem. Yep.
Second action coming over here. Let's see if I can afford 2 of these in a row.
You have a lot of
I
resources.
do.
You should.
Exactly. I mean, not even a whole lot. Alright, so I got a second one. Second crystal. My guy's right here. I have a third action. I would love to have moved that guy up in there with him. Should have done that, but I still will just collect resources for my third action. So feel free to help me count, or you can take your turn and I'll count again. 2, 3. Seems like I should be able to figure this out. It's just 3. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. The double action last time was nice. No, okay,
Oh,
right.
no, you
1,
get
2,
4.
3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 3 ammo.
And 3. Oh, come on back, ammo.
All right, Sarah, what you got?
Okay. I will. Let's be super.
Oh, I
cute.
forgot I have 10 wood over here.
You do.
I'm all nervous. I got the card that says.
Yep.
If I move here and then teleport, that's still movement, right?
Yes, because to get there, you have to move.
Okay.
Still a
yeah,
move
yeah.
action.
That's
Yeah.
still a move action. Okay. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna teleport over
Oh.
here.
It was 2 move actions.
No, it was a 1. I went
2.
here to jump.
You were on there. Weren't you here first?
Yeah.
So this would be
I get
1,
an extra
2,
one. It doesn't matter. I was
okay,
saying
the
this
extra.
is a move to my
The
teleport,
her
correct?
power's overpowered. Yep. Are we doing battle?
Yeah.
How many cards you got in your stack over there?
Some.
If you kill me, I lose half of my ships.
In that spot.
And I have to remove.
So,
I can't remember
just to
what
make sure we're doing this
it's
right.
called. Walk us through the rules of battle, Dan.
Well, before we get there,
Okay.
to move, to do the move action, which is what triggers this, you have to move into an unclaimed territory.
So I can never use my teleport to move.
Well, no, because you don't own this territory. You just have a teleporter there. You don't control it. So this from here to here, that's a move. But to go from here to here is a redistribute. So in order to do what you're doing,
I'm gonna undo all that.
you're redistributing, and then your second action is to move.
Undo. I'm just gonna go in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Way
just,
better.
just gonna go in the middle. I'm not gonna mess with trying to deal with the teleporter. Okay.
So the end game has been triggered.
We're gonna try and get all the resources and try and defend.
So
See what happens.
we move this onto the 5, and then each round, when it comes back around to Sarah, we'll advance it again. Or I guess when it gets back to Sarah, we'll advance again.
So 5 more rounds of the game, which honestly is still a while.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because that's
but we
still
could have
15
just kept
turns.
circling around and taking our sweet time.
Yeah.
She's pushing us towards actual.
Okay, so that was a
Timer.
move.
It was a single move, correct?
Yeah, and that was it for that move. I could redo my teleporter, I guess.
Put it in the middle. Can you put a teleporter in the middle?
No.
Oh, that was gonna be crazy.
You can put it on the
I don't think
apex
it
islands,
helps.
but-
Yeah, I don't think it really helps. Hello, Nishant.
What's
Welcome,
up? Hey, Nishan.
welcome. I
You
think
can be on Team Dan. You don't have to be, but
I think I will buy ships. I could buy another card. It's probably needed. Is there a? There's one that is wood.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy this card first for 2, and then I will sabotage radio communication. That also sounds great. I'm gonna do 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, but I did a move and I did buy, and then I can do a collect resources.
Yep.
I'm gonna put
3
this here
actions.
just in case, because I have a feeling Will's gonna come at me.
I mean, sometime I'm gonna. Oh, there's the 10-minute timeout
Am I allowed to put one up there,
notification.
or does it need to be?
I
I control it.
Yeah, you should be able to because you control it.
Okay, I'm gonna put my 3 up there with that. I should put a 6 up there because you guys are gonna come at me, but we'll hope for the best. Oh no, I could pull this ship over. Yeah, we'll just put both of these up here.
So, did you just buy both of those?
I did buy both
How are
of
you?
those.
Okay. Okay.
You're not moving
Sorry,
them.
I was gonna put that one here,
All this
and then I was like,
movement going on.
I can't.
Wow.
Sorry, I just changed my mind on where I'm putting it. Those
Okay.
can pull over. Okay, so my last action is gonna be gain resources. So I get
Team Will, that's right.
4,
Sorry, Dan.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I get 3 ammo.
Would you like ones? Hand's probably kind of full over here. Maxing out.
I know.
No, it's not even close. It's not even close, everybody. Okay, that's my turn.
It is
All
your
right.
turn.
10-minute timeout.
Okay.
So we have started the end of the game. By starting the end of the game, we've still got 6 full turns for everybody, 5 full turns for everybody. The winner will be whoever has the most gems at the end of the game. Currently, are we all tied? Currently, I'm winning. Good job, Nishant. You picked the winning team. The game is going to get hot, though, because we're about to enter into battle. We've
Yeah.
been kind of stockpiling, building our resources, collecting new ships to add to our fleet, and we're about to head into, I'm guessing in the next turn or two, you're going to see our first battle. Dan is looking at the rules because he's got some secret strategy over
No,
there.
I'm just clarifying some things.
I knew it.
Yep.
And then we'll be jumping right into it. So the question for the 10-minute timeout is, what's your strategy, Sarah? Dan, who do you think is going to win?
What is my
I'll offer
strategy?
commentary.
Is to repeat what I did yesterday.
So she's going
Or Monday.
heavy on resources, hoping to just have every card in the deck to be able to display everybody out. Do you think it's going to work? Do you think she's going to win?
No, because I think we know better how to combat her now.
Correct.
And I'm confident in your ability to use all your ships to go in and fight her.
And then you'll come in and clean
and
up.
I'll come in the middle.
I tried that last time. Didn't work, but we'll see what happens. All right,
Yeah.
I like it. Cool, Dan, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start by...
Should we do a mid-game scoring section? We should probably do one of those pretty soon, just so I can be in the lead. I think that would be great if we want to.
If you need to be in the lead for once in the
Let's
game,
just document.
we'll
I haven't
let-
won a
You
single
have me.
playthrough yet that I've been in.
I have only. I
We'll
think
review
maybe
the
one
scores shortly so you can see me winning.
more. You need to turn your
Okay, I'm going to actually... I'm doing...
It has to be off. No idea.
buying a power card. So I'm going to start by spending 3 to buy one of these redistributes. I can only have 2, so I'm going to discard one of my existing cards.
Oh, discard. He's just so rich.
know.
He's just like,
Yeah.
trash this one.
Exactly. And I'm buying multiple ships as my active action. So I'm going to buy, what do I need? 1, 2? 2 of these guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm buying 2 gunboats. Just kidding, I only have 1 gunboat, so I'm not going to be buying 2. 1 gunboat, and
I'm always like one resource short of what I
I'm going
want.
to buy a destroyer. So my gunboat's going to go up here.
I also don't think I used this power last time. So dumb. I forget my special power every
You guys
turn.
thought that mine was overpowered, but yet again we see I haven't actually used it.
You tried 3 times and we just told you couldn't.
So that was 1
I
action.
know. I didn't really use my extra power last time either.
Action number 2, I'm going to redistribute. And I'm going to pull... Yeah, I think I just want this guy here. And I'm going to move this guy up here.
He's gonna come in the middle and attack. I can see it coming.
If we don't attack her, she's gonna get a free crystal or 2.
She'll get
3
3 crystals.
If we don't kick her out of the center before her next turn, she's gonna get 3 crystals.
So that was my second action. Do I really want to go in and attack?
I think you have to, because if you fail, then I still have to.
Right, so I'm going to collect resources. So I get 2 crystals, 3...
We need to rotate turn order. I keep sitting in this same where it's my
5.
responsibility to take her out.
5 crystals, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wood. And then I get 2, 3, 4, 5 ammo.
He's just getting ready for next turn.
He's gonna let you get
That's the thing.
3 crystals is what's gonna happen.
But you have 2.
I have 2 crystals.
Yeah.
But see, it doesn't matter how many crystals we get. All we have to do is wipe her out.
Right.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. He's gonna make me wipe her out too. All right. So quick review of the scores. Will on the board with 2 crystals. Maybe he'll remember to use the one that allows him to collect extra resources. So then he'd have the 1 extra crystal that he needs this turn.
Yeah.
We all want to go back on that and let me have it, right? And then we've got Sarah with 1 crystal.
And Dan
And
with
Dan
one
with 1
crystal.
crystal.
Yep.
It's anybody's game because
On
there's
the
a lot of
board.
crystals out there.
That's right.
So my next question is, do I just swoop back over here, get the 3rd crystal so I'm tied? She can have 3 crystals. Or do I do what I was originally going to do on my turn, which is buy ships first. So I'm going to buy 2 frigates. I think that's what I'm actually doing. For 4,
You mean destroyers?
just whatever the 6ers are. Yeah. Doesn't cost me any aluminum wood. These guys can go anywhere. I think I'm going to stick them. Well, I'm about to redistribute. So that was buy ships. I could buy cards. Is there anything out there that costs 2 crystals? Double any action. Yes, there is. I like that one.
You're supposed to do that first, which you keep forgetting.
I do. Sorry, everybody at home. Bonus action. When they call it a bonus action, but you do it before your original action, my brain can't handle it. Then I'm gonna it's not really distribute because I gotta move, I think, because I don't have a chain going in here.
So I have a question because I think Sarah
Already cheated.
didn't cheat. We didn't clarify this. You cannot buy a ship and put it in the Isle of Myth.
Oh, okay.
That's not the Isle of Myth. Though.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So you can do that.
Oh.
Sarah can't.
Central.
So I can't. Did you move those in there, or did you?
No.
No, she
Just
did
place
just
them there.
drop them in.
So I don't know how we want to handle that
I think you gotta put it back. Just put it somewhere else. Right here.
because
That's gonna be a crucial
that may have changed.
rule tweak for later.
Fine.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
That's okay.
It does change everything. though,
probably
because
means I
before
will now
was like,
lose
do I
the
wanna go
game.
in?
I know.
Probably does mean I'm losing because now I'm in the middle with nothing.
If I'm,
That's okay.
I think I'm a little in trouble too, though. I was gonna redistribute to fill this gap,
can't
or I was
do
gonna
that, though.
move.
Exactly.
Right, I was gonna move to have a complete chain. As that would be my second action. And then, but then I could take a third. No, it would have to be a move to get in here. It wouldn't be a
Right.
distribute.
You
But
have
then
to
once I'm
move
in
and
there,
move. You can't pull other ships in. She can if she has a chain.
but I could move all 3 of these in, and
Yeah.
then it would be a chain if I had moved a ship here.
Right.
Do I need 2 attacks on her? She's only got 10. Yeah, I think I move first. So I just move here. So now I'm chained.
Yep.
Oh wait, that doesn't work.
Because your first action was buy, right?
Right.
Move. So yeah, you can't. Unless you
Oh,
just.
I can't redistribute, but once I move in here, then I will be set up to redistribute, assuming I don't die.
But you redistribute as a defender, not an attacker.
Sorry, I'm just saying I'm using the.
Correct.
I'd use the move action to get here. I'm going to use the
Yep.
move action one more time to move these 3 in for
Okay.
attack. And then, assuming I don't die, I will be able to redistribute because I will be connected. That's my hope. All right, we're battling it out. I've got.
Okay, so Will has
Can you see it on
22?
overhead?
22 fleet power against Sarah's 10. Now your capital ship can never be destroyed. So if Sarah loses the battle, whoever loses the battle, the capital ship will go back to their home island.
I'm going to beat Sarah to keep her from getting 3, and then Dan's going to come in and beat me.
It's possible.
It's probably.
He got 5 ammo last turn. So good luck.
I think you should just not waste any ammo.
Yeah, but I.
So you can play any amount of ammo cards that you
We're
want.
going to basically decide what we're
It's
playing.
a blind bid.
Hold them out. I'm beating her by 12 right now.
Yeah.
Yep. During this process, you can use your special player powers if they apply. You can blind bid with any amount of ammo cards and power cards. and then we total up values.
She could redistribute if there was connected ships.
Right. So she can't pull anything in right now because there's a break.
Because we hurt her by forcing her in there by herself.
I mean, to be fair, you were going to attack her.
Right.
Like,
but she
Yeah.
might have not
She
even
just would have
in, or she
more.
might have moved to different ships somehow. Okay, I'm ready. Who do we think? Let us know in the comments who you think is winning this battle.
Okay.
I mean, it's 22 to 10.
Yep.
Plus 300 that I'm adding in. Here we go. Will's fans are wheelies. Dan's fans are dandelions. Sarah's fans are Saragorns. Actually, Willagers is better. I kind of like wheelies, I'll be honest. All right. 3, 2, what do you got? Nothing.
I
Oh,
no.
that was smart. Wasted.
Yeah.
All kinds
You
of sweet,
wasted
sweet ammo.
all of your stuff.
Whew.
So now you're gonna have a tough time when Dan
I mean, I
attacks.
knew that was the case.
So you don't get to reduce her ammo at all.
Bummer.
And then you spent 9 ammo. So Will has 31
Crushed her.
power. Sarah has 10. Sarah gets kicked out and has to go back to her home island. And Will defeated. He won a battle against somebody's capital ship, so he gets 2 crystals. So Will now has 4 points. Are you done? Quite done winning over there?
I think that was all 3 of my actions, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Sarah. Get vengeance on Dan.
I guess there's a character in some show, maybe The Witcher. I haven't seen it, but they pronounce it Dandelion,
Dandelion instead of
but it's
dandelion.
spelled dandelion. And at work, they started joking around about, oh yeah, we're gonna just call you Dandelion. So that is not the first time I've heard about.
That's hilarious that it would be Dandelion. Dandelion actually sounds cool.
Right.
I mean, not super cool, but way better than Dandelion.
Right.
The fact that they somehow tied those 2 together just didn't call you Dandelion. Like, why would you pull the Witcher into
Right.
it? It was- There's a cool version. We're not going to call you that.
Okay.
Did you have any cool, like, have you always been Dan? Were you Daniel?
I was Daniel until probably like 4.
4.
I don't know, somewhere around there, and then I became Danny.
Danny, yeah.
So all of my like extended family members, I'm still Danny. Like my aunt talked to me on the phone,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, hi, Danny."
Love it. When did you fully go by Dan?
Probably around, I think it was 13, 14.
Okay, yep.
You know, when I became mature.
Correct.
That's,
An adult.
exactly.
I did the same thing. I was
Yeah.
Billy growing up.
Yeah.
And then I jumped fully to William.
Ooh. So you went the other way.
I did. I went from being cute little. My dad's name is also Bill, so they couldn't call me. It was
Sure.
maybe Little Bill or whatever, but
Yeah.
Billy. And I was like, I shall not be Little Billy or Little
Gonna
Bill.
try to get a 5.
I shall henceforth be
Resources.
William. And then that got shortened to like high school, college.
All right. Getting resources. I will get ships.
Jeff, did you go by Jeffrey? Is there a nickname for Nishant? Is that a nickname? Tell us more.
Nullify all ammo used by the opponent. Oh, that's a strong card.
Yeah. Let's just buy that right now.
Really?
Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna buy ships. So
It doesn't seem
3,
that strong.
2,
Okay, I guess.
and
So Sarah just bought the card that lets her nullify an
Win the
opponent's
game.
ammo. Shield. Repel any one attack without damage. The attacker loses a turn and ammo. All the ships go back to the original position. Seeing some good cards now.
okay. And then I'm gonna. I don't have much left to buy ships now, but I guess I'm gonna
Let's go crazy.
buy a frigate.
A little crazy.
She's building back up.
Gots to.
I got. Yeah, I don't think I can get any. I could use all of my crystals to build one more. Sure. Okay. I got one more action. So I guess I'm gonna redistribute.
Oh, she's coming in hot.
I could move my teleporter.
Stick it right up Dan's area.
You're in the lead, Will.
Thanks, Will.
You're in the lead.
I know what I would do, Sarah.
Well, I can't.
Do anything else this turn.
I
So-
can't do anything else.
Oh, you're
'Cause
done?
I can't
Okay.
move with my teleporter. 'Cause that's,
Okay. Well, then I won't tell you. Because that might just do it.
Okay.
Okay, so it'd be
Because
really
I
nice
can't
to get
redistribute
resources.
and move. Correct.
Right. One or the
Unless
other.
you have enough. Yeah.
An extra action.
I mean, I use.
Resources
Move
would be
ship
good.
or redistribute.
Okay, I think I can do this. I'm going to get resources. So 2 wood, 3, 4, 5,
The
6
suggestions
woods.
for Nishant's nicknames.
No nickname?
I don't have any nicknames either, Nishant.
2.
Sarah's a tough one to make nicknames for. We've had the conversation before. S. I think my brother's suggestion was S. He was 10 at the time, but but I
forgot
specifically
about
remember
S.
that conversation.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he'd write me notes. Dear S. Because there was nothing else to go by.
6. Okay.
Limit of 5.
Limit of 10.
Oh, 10, shucks.
Okay. So that was one action. I got resources. For my next action, I'm going to just buy some ships. I have 11.
I wonder what his third action's gonna be.
So I'm going to buy 2 destroyers.
2
Which
destroyers!
is 8.
They're
And
going next
then-
to yours. Don't forget, he can just kill off your ships from being adjacent. Don't forget your power, Dan.
Power, Dan.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's a good point, Sarah.
It is a
think you
great
forget
point.
it?
It's a great point. Because you can knock it down by 6.
Well, I can only do destroyers or frigates right now, which are the 3.
Yeah, but it's
But
a
that-
free action to upgrade your
That's true.
2.0 ability.
It is true,
But you can't use it that turn.
you can.
You can.
Yeah, definitely can. But it is adjacent, so if he were to move his destroyers in, they're no longer adjacent.
He's adjacent right now.
But it has to be in combat. I can't just willy-nilly blow it up.
Oh, it's when
okay.
you
Yeah,
attack me.
we have to be
then-
fighting.
Oh, yeah, okay. That is what it was, I remember.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna
What's up,
do
Studio Sequum?
So
Welcome to the
you
show.
could move in and attack and also take out this one, breaking his chain.
unless he moves it in, which he would be smart to.
He would be smart.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna move. I'm gonna pay 2 to move my teleporters. So I'm going to drop a teleporter here, and I'm gonna drop the other teleporter here.
Get out of my face, everybody.
So now for my movement, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is dangerous.
Is there a max count on those? It's probably 10.
4.
We haven't really talked about this, but there's a little flag on each island. Oh, infinite numbers of
on-
ships can be in the middle.
Oh, this
Yeah.
should have moved.
So I'm moving.
Oh yeah, let's keep track of that.
I'm moving 5 ships in here.
What?
So
That,
unfortunately,
that space there is a limit of
there's
6
a limit of
ships.
6 here. So Will, you can redistribute your ships to come defend. Well, you can't just redistribute. You can move them to defend, but the island's full, so you can't move anybody.
Can I replace them like one in, one out?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that? All right,
You got your little gunboat.
let's go, Dan.
So this gets destroyed because it's adjacent, and that's my player power.
And we haven't even had battle yet.
We are in battle
Yeah,
right now.
Some of us don't call it battle.
Okay, so it's 1 against
300.
10, 26. 1 to 26.
Yep.
I feel like you're not gonna. It seems dumb to play the cards in your hand.
This one's pretty good. It says eliminate all of Dan's ships.
Yeah, definitely not. One. Okay.
I don't have enough cards in my hand to defeat that anyway.
So your little gunboat's dead.
Goes
He was so cute.
off, removed from the board.
I don't know if that's a good move or not, but I'm going with it.
Okay.
I defeated something, so I don't get 2, but I
So
do
it wasn't
get
my
1
frigate.
crystal. And that's it. Will, your turn.
Sweet. So I stayed in here for an entire round.
Yep. So you get 3 crystals.
I feel like you were. Did you forget that?
No, no.
No,
Thanks.
we have a longer plan.
Yep, I understand. I see it coming. All right, I need to begin my defensive strategy because I have taken the lead, which means they're coming for me. So I need to build some new ships, which I don't have any resources. So I think I'm going to have to do a resource collection as my first action, and I'll go ahead and double it while I'm at it. So anybody do that math for me again? I still got 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So I'm going with 2, 3, 4, 8 wood,
8 crystal.
8
and
crystal,
6 ammo.
6 ammo, and I'm going to remember this time to use the whenever you collect resources, you get 1 more of each. So I'm going to go on each of these as well. And then for my second action, I will build some ships. I can build 4, 8, 9.
You actually still have a pretty good sized army out there, or navy, I guess.
I do.
Yeah, he's only had 1 eliminate.
I could buy.
Yeah.
Keep overspending on crystals. Move fleet 2 steps. Redistribute your ships. Oh, that would be nice. Sabotage radio communication. No outside ships can come to the defense. Or repel. I got plenty of wood. What's this? Repel any one attack without damage. The attacker loses a turn and ammo. All the ships go back to the original position. What does that really mean?
If you had that there, you basically could have played that. I would have lost my
Oh,
ammo,
all
and
these
all
have
my
to go
ships
back.
would have had to go back. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and buy that thing then.
Whoa, another big one. Get all your ships lost in battle. Distribute them within your controlled area.
I had that last time.
Go ahead and take the 2 because I can buy 2. I'm down to give this card back. And then for my so then I did buy these ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The maximum number of ships allowed on that space. And then
Why are you doing that way?
I don't know why I'm doing that. There, and then for my final action, I'm going to mount one of my crystals, and I will mount it on the ammo spot, which means I can turn anything into ammo. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a 1-to-1 trade. So every location has a little crystal on it. If you mount a crystal as an action, you can then exchange for whatever resources shown on the island. So by putting it there, you can turn your wood and your crystals into ammunition.
Cool. Those are my 3 actions.
Okay. I am first going to get resources.
Oh, I don't think did I get ammo? I guess I did.
Okay. I can get 3. Can
Are
you
these
give me
coming out of the game?
3 ammo, Dan?
I was just putting them, you can put them on
I
your
guess we're not.
You 3 ammo?
3 ammo. And then I need 4. Okay.
Oh, you guys can't see my cool
4
ship over here,
and
can you?
1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 10 wood.
10 wood.
Alright. And then Will has so
Yeah.
many crystals.
You could go attack, and I'll keep him at bay.
I love it. Let's talk more about you guys' strategies.
Well, I have a great plan, but it doesn't hurt you who has all the...
But then it does sound like a great plan.
That sounds bad.
No, I love the plan.
Alright.
Doesn't hurt me. Yeah, that's the best plan.
Alright. I will... Since I've already been here, do I still have to only move this?
No, now you can move in with whatever you want.
Okay. So can I go to this space with more, or does that
You
have
have to
be
take a 10 over to that space.
Yeah,
Sure.
so
Can
the
I
10
do
itself would have to
a
explore there.
move? Like,
No.
Only
You can
the
drop them
capital
all
ship
and
can
bring a big
explore the
ship.
new island. So you could drop them all here and then move your capital ship.
Okay.
With your free move. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sarah gets a free move as her character ability.
Oh, do we move this? It's her turn again, so that should move.
How many times has she gone since she moved in?
At least 2 times?
This is the second.
Okay, okay.
Seems like it might have been more.
That
but
is-
I don't
No, I think that's
No,
right.
that's-
know. It was a long, drawn out battle.
What? Oh, part of your cost. Okay. But she got another crystal.
Okay. And then...
You guys are getting way too close.
I get 1 more action.
To you? What is this?
Well, that's mine now. So
I'm pretty close to you, you're right.
Okay, so if I can't pay for that if I move over there and I can't pay for it, the board rotates?
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't have any crystals.
How are you doing that?
Because if I take a move, I get an extra move. So I can move.
I think
Well,
if you
just
enter his space,
As soon as you enter
battle,
here,
though.
we start attacking. We start battle.
And then that would end your turn.
And this isn't a move because you control that.
And if you enter the middle, then we're battling. But you can battle Dan to be one step closer.
But he can pull all his people in.
He's got some ones. These guys aren't connected.
Yeah, there. Because I have
Yeah, they are, because it's his teleporter.
the teleporter connects them.
What?
So you can redistribute through the
What
teleporter.
fuck?
That's
is
why I
this?
can't use my power. My power has, I've gotten 1 movement out of my power. This is a dumb power.
It was not what I was hearing Monday.
Right.
Monday it was
no.
It was a different
power.
strategy.
I used it 2 times on Monday. That was it.
Okay.
I only used
I
it
think
2
whoever
times.
I don't know for sure, but
The
I
okay,
think you
for
were
the
the first
first-
one in here
the
last time
first
because
turn
she had
of-
the extra movement.
Yeah.
The first
think
turn of
getting
the
here
game
first
when
is a
I used
big-
it, you guys
Yeah.
complained. But then I didn't use it the rest of the game because I could only redistribute.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't go around to the other one.
I don't know that we have another playthrough next week, but the following week, I believe we're actually going to have 2 playthroughs. We've got a game coming to Kickstarter called Excalibur,
done
which
that.
looks super fun.
I have
And
one
then
more
we've got
action that I don't
another
know what to do
game
with. I guess I'm gonna get resources.
that I can't remember the name of, but it's another short game, so we're going to be playing 2 of them that week. And then
Okay.
it'll be time for another Saturday morning board game show after that, which is crazy. We're also going to be at Origins next week. So if you're going to be up in Columbus, Ohio at Origins, you should definitely come say hi to us. Sarah and I will be at the Genius Games booth playing games and teaching
You
stuff
Give me a 5.
and hanging out. Come see us.
And I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then Gen Con.
That's it.
And then Tantrum Con.
All right.
TantrumCon.com.
I feel like I need more ships. Do I want to go that way and encroach on will some more. I'm going to buy ships to start out. You know what? Let's just spend another 8 so that drop. Oh, you know what? I spent that. I don't just have infinite resources over here. So I can't do that. JK.
We might need to do one more crystal count on the next turn or two.
I will do resources, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals.
Ryan's up for
You
that.
spent one of yours.
4 crystals.
Kind of. It still counts, I'm pretty sure.
4 wood.
You're at, I don't think it does.
3
I
ammo.
think you spent it.
What's their definition of?
I can look it up.
I think it doesn't matter too much. It's still
All right,
crystal.
I'm going to buy ships. I'm going to spend 6 to drop some more stuff. So that was my second action, and now my third action. Oh, shoot. Doesn't quite work how I wanted. We're going to do it anyway. I'm going to move via the teleporter. So I'm going to move these around here.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, Sarah.
Because you can move into a space. Like, I could move your fleet from somewhere into a new spot.
You could move from this teleporter to that teleporter, right?
In an effort
was
to
a-
move there.
In an effort.
Okay.
Agreed. But not in an actual.
I won't do it. I'm pretty sure I can, but I won't
I think
do it.
you can move. Like you could move one of these dudes
could
into
redistribute.
battle and
Yeah.
then redistribute. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just hop from here into my space.
I think I should be able to.
How?
I
It's-
think you can
you
move.
have to move
you
into
can
an
move
unexplored
this
You're right.
ship, and
Yeah.
then you can pull. Oh no, you're attacking. You can't pull.
Ooh. No, you can't do it.
I like my rules better. So
I like
I
them
feel
better
like
when
it's what I was
Sarah's
gonna
turn.
do.
Yeah.
Was I'm gonna use my teleporter to move, but
Right.
it was redistribute.
Yep, you're right. I could go here, or I could just go be a pain there. Before I do that, I am going to upgrade my ability so I can destroy a destroyer now. I am going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do that. This little guy's gonna stay here.
Coming one step closer every time. He's got so many cards over there again. So dumb.
So we're going to combat. Right now, it is what, 25 against 1, but you do have one more slot you could move a ship in there.
I do.
Dan left it available for you.
Okay.
You're right next to your destroyers. Are you moving your destroyer in?
Yeah, are you moving anything?
I'm right next to my destroyer. What do you mean? What do we call a destroyer? Not my big ship.
Destroyers
You're
a
6.
6.
No, I'll leave them where they're at. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, because you don't want Dan to be able to move one ship in and attack.
What? Right, correct. After this battle, we'll approve of scores for sure.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. You can see it right now. It's about to go
We'll
down.
see what happens,
You're not
because
moving
there's
anything in.
gonna be crystals exchanged here.
Okay.
I don't think it's enough cards in your hand. What do you do it?
All right, we'll see.
Repel.
Ah, I forgot you had that. I knew that.
Get out of my space.
I watched you buy it.
Right. Repelling attack without damage. You do lose ammo, which are 1. And your turn loses a turn. What does that mean?
My turn's over. However,
You sure you don't lose a whole turn?
during combat, I get to destroy a destroyer on an adjacent island. So one of your 6s gets blown up.
Should have moved it.
I should have moved it.
I guess you would have just killed
Okay,
the other one.
so
Oh, like
I have to
I
move
could have
back.
moved. Oh, you're saying I could have moved 2 into the space with him.
You could have moved
You
one.
could.
You
I
can
assume
move
you can
one.
destroy smaller ships too, or just destroyer.
This says a destroyer.
Oh, so maybe it would have been invulnerable. Well, you can only one. What is that? Joke.
'Cause
You can bring as many shit. Oh, because there's no space for one.
because there's only
Gotcha.
space for
Yeah,
one.
okay. All right. So to review, Dan did not get any crystals for attempting to attack me. I have a total of, depending on what we call totals.
However, it is back to your turn, and so you get three
Three
for B
more. That's crazy.
from the middle.
Well, between turns, what's the score?
Well, at the end of this turn, or at the start of this turn, where I gained 3 crystals for dominating the center, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crystals unused. Technically,
we can
10,
go ahead and count them. Go ahead
10
and count 'em.
total crystals. How many crystals do you have, Sarah?
I have 2.
2.
And I have 2.
2. Strong game. All right, I've got 3 turns left. They're obviously coming hard for me. So I've got to.
Is that the second round you've controlled the Isle of Myth?
It is.
So, remember, the game ends when we finish all 5. Or, we talked about this Monday, but not tonight. You can also win if you control the Isle of Myth for 3 rounds in a row.
3 times.
So,
oh man!
if he stays in control for one more round around the table, we will
Oh, now it changes my strategy. It's going to stretch me in different directions.
score. Yep.
All right, I'm going to need to build some ships. I can build 4, 8, 12. Nope, 4, 8, 9, 10. I don't have enough crystals to build the last of my ships. So, for my first action, I will resource collect. Yep, we're not using the expansion, so I'm just resource collecting. So it's really only like, what, 3 of each one? Nope, 5 wood. I didn't lose. Oh, I did lose a crystal up there. Only 3 crystals. And I'm not doing so hot on the ammos. 1, 2, 3 ammo.
Oh, I needed you to take Will out so that Crystal, who is not controlling anymore for the ammo.
Yeah.
And then
That was part of my goal. But
now I have enough crystals to buy stuff. So for my next action, I will build ships. I'm going to try to build all 3 of these. 4, 8, 10. Just turn that back in. Put these guys with what?
You forgot to pay the upkeep cost.
I forgot. Everyone
We all-
in the
we all
entire
forgot.
game. What does that
I
mean
even
to
thought
do
about
to me?
that earlier.
Let me pull this back for a
Because
second.
I got taken out of the middle
Yep, so
before
it never applied to you.
it didn't
Yep.
apply.
So there is a rule that we totally forgot. If you have the middle island, you do have to feed your family. So with my 30, 20 plus ships, I should have paid at least 10 crystals by now.
5.
5
yeah.
and then another 5.
You
So,
should have.
I do have the resources. I don't know
Okay.
how many I did have. I mean, a lot of that I just got from
That's fine.
this
Since
turn's
we forgot, we'll
resources.
allow you to
Right.
use
I'll
these
try to
ones.
make amends since we totally forgot. That means I don't know what my actual numbers are here,
It means you're probably not.
but I think what it means is my brain hurts. I have 3 actions total. I think I just have to use another resource collection action.
Yeah.
So now I'm back to, I did do the action, so my numbers are right.
Yep.
So I just do it again. Can I take the same action twice?
Yeah.
So now I'm back at 1, 2, 3. I'm only getting 3 crystals. Is that all I got last time?
Yeah.
It seemed much better last time. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 wood. And then 1, 2, 3 ammo again.
Don't forget, I'm going to be really nice and remind you of your
To
bonus.
get my extra bonus one of each.
Yeah,
That was really nice.
that
Thanks.
was very nice of me.
And then, now I cannot afford them all, but I can afford at least one. This is a tour. I guess I'm just buying 1 for 4. Also really something else though. And that was 2 actions of resource collection.
Mm-hmm.
So building a ship would be my 3rd action.
Uh-huh.
If I were to mount a crystal instead, I would then in the future, yeah, I think I just gotta bring him in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably should have put him out there. I was hoping to put
You can't.
I was hoping to put
You
these
can't put
guys
him
out
out there.
there.
Also can't.
but apparently I can't. So, all right, I guess that was my whole turn. I don't love it.
Okay. Kick him out, Sarah.
Okay. I think I have to waste a whole action to redistribute, which is
One other rule that we haven't said yet is not only can I win, or I can win here by maintaining this for one more round. They're obviously coming for me. We didn't mention that if you are able to take out someone's home base, then they're kicked out of the game and you steal their crystals. So they kind of have to stop me here because otherwise I'm going to win at the end of the turn.
But Dan's coming for your home
When
base.
and if they don't stop me here, then they got to come for my home base, and that's why I've been stacking this puppy mile high to stockpile myself because I could still lose even if I don't get it there.
Okay. I redistributed,
Whew.
and now I'm moving.
Oh, this is quite a battle.
Here it comes.
So Sarah's stacking up with
I accidentally dropped
16,
just a couple of my
22,
fives.
28, 31 against 22.
I got what, 22? She's got 30?
Yeah, 31. So
All
she's
right.
got a plus 9 on you.
I think. How many cards you got over there?
I actually don't. I only have 5 ammo cards.
Only 5 ammo. Crazy.
I think it'd be great if you could throw in some Munchkin shenanigans, and like the fact that I'm right next to you, I should be able to lob shots into this.
That would be
Munchkin.
great.
I hate Munchkin so much.
Guess I'm not inviting you over to my birthday party.
you play Munchkin at your birthday party every year? Do you?
Oh, no.
I don't even want to come to your birthday party, Dan. Munchkin, let me tell the story after I mentally, strategically think about this for a second. Okay, you're going to do that.
Any Munchkin fans out there?
Right, tell us now before I crush all of your love for me. And then that's going to happen. So I think it's better for me to do this now and then hope for the best. Okay. I am ready.
Okay.
How much did you actually wager?
I did 7.
7. Oh, I think I'm winning. Oh, wait, what do you got? Nullify all the ammo used by what? Where did that stupid card
I
come from?
bought it a long time ago.
So dumb.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
But I did get back all my ships.
Yeah, I knew you had that card.
I didn't know you had that card. Nullify all the ammo? There was a
Yes.
card up there that was like nullify 2. This is nullify all.
Look how much that cost me.
It's ridiculous. Doesn't even matter.
Let's get these guys out of here. Get them out.
Alright, they'll come on back to here, I guess. Whoops, just throw everybody. Does this guy,
No,
Right.
he has to go back home.
I mean, it doesn't say
Does
that.
he
It
not?
says
Or
get
does he have to go
all-
back to a...
all ships lost in battle. Distribute them within your control area.
Oh, it does
Yeah.
just say distribute, sorry.
Yep.
I didn't even need to play this 5 and 2. I shouldn't have. I should have thought about that. But
I mean, it's going to give her some points up here, but I think that actually almost helped me out. Because now Dan can only bring in 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty limited in the damage I can do.
Alright, so I get
I should have realized she had some junk cards. Since she
2
hasn't been in battle
crystals for
forever, and I
winning
should have
battle
saved
against
up
a
my
capital
ammo.
ship.
Yep.
Okay.
Was that your whole turn?
What did I
That
do? I
was
did mess
a
up.
redistribute and then a move.
Okay.
So I do have one more turn.
I will say, I did enjoy the time we played Munchkin with, I can't think of his name, but the guy who came
Joel
with
Manchin.
No.
the
Oh.
Lego, the
board.
custom Lego
custom
board.
Lego board.
That was.
Who was that? It's somebody I should know their name.
Mm-hmm.
What a good time that one was. That one was better.
Yeah.
There was like an entire, instead of just like having the rooms laid out,
Well, it was like 4 feet long by two
a
and a half.
whole Lego mansion
Yeah.
I should
thematically
have moved my
with
teleporter
card holders
first.
like in each room.
Yeah.
So you like, it was really cool. That was the only time I enjoyed it. I'll admit it. The only time. I've only played Munchkin like, I don't know, 6 total times. The first time I played it was the worst experience I ever had because was the first time I played it. I'm playing with a bunch of people who know how to play it. I was like, oh, I totally got this. I swoop in, I like take over, final round, ready to go. Or no, somebody else did. I crushed them using all my resources, thinking I totally got this, I won.
Yeah.
Then everybody else crushes me. And then
course.
there's nothing left to do but just sit there and get pounded on. I was like, what a terrible
Putting
game.
my teleporter up there.
There's no strategy in this game at all.
It was Brick Nerd, but I can't remember the guy's name. But Brick Nerd was bricknerd.com.
That was the company that, yeah, because he made his own custom Lego pieces. This has been a while ago. I mean,
Guy
6
Himber?
Yes, Guy.
Guy Himber with
Was
bricknerd.com.
Guy.
Check it out.
Yep.
Oh, it is on the website, so you can see what we're talking about if you go to bricknerd.com.
Did Ryan remember?
I
When
do.
you say website, are you talking about the Brickner website? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I thought Ryan had beat us to the punch and like put it in
I
the
did a
comments.
move
Did a move.
from my last.
Looking pretty strong over there.
That was your move? Weird.
I moved my teleporter as my bonus action first, and
I
then
thought for
moved-
sure you were gonna move in here and get another gem. But okay.
No, I gotta get your gems. That's how.
I mean, there's a free one plus you're gonna hang out for 3 more.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I don't think I guess I still control the middle if I'm.
Yeah, as long as you're.
Yeah.
I mean, your 10's
Oh,
the
my
only,
10
your
doesn't have to
10's
be
the
there?
only one that can go into the other one. Yeah, you would control the area.
Can I control it without my?
No,
10?
your capital ship has to be there
Yeah.
to control it.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yes, I can't. Yeah, I didn't think I could leave.
Nope.
I remember this rule. I'll believe it back.
Man, I don't.
The game pieces are pretty cool. I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you caught it, that this is the deluxe edition of the game. So normally these are cardboard tokens, and I don't think they're even die cut. I think they're like rectangles. So this is the
Yeah. They are
the
rectangles.
upgraded edition.
I could attack Sarah. I feel like that's kind of pointless.
It is. Go
'Cause-
big or go home.
Yeah, because Will's got all the crystals.
That would just get me more crystals, which would be cool, but
You
No,
if you can
attacking
take
Sarah would get you more-
Will,
oh, if you can get enough from her.
that was, yeah.
Oh,
I'd have to kick
you'd
her out.
only you'd have to kick me out, and you'd only get 2.
what if you like dropped your teleporter here, went for
If
the
you
jugular,
can-
stole all of her crystals? Would you have more than me?
No.
These aren't my. These
I
are
have
the
6.
games.
Those are ours.
okay.
I have 4.
Oh, it's the same amount.
Well, I will. Buy. That might be the only way I can go. I'm going to buy. I don't have any crystals. If I buy or get resources, buy. Build move.
I think we gotta try and take Will's capital ship out.
Soul.
Your soul. too.
Dang. Okay.
We got 2 more
Resources.
turns.
Buy. Move. I could do that. Alright, I'm going to start with resources, which gets me crystal, 2. So 4 crystals. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 4 wood. I have stupid amounts of wood. And nothing to do with it.
You gotta put a crystal on your wood.
Do. Or actually on ammo. Or something, crystal.
Well,
Something
Oh,
to,
that's
to
what I
use
meant.
my wood,
I meant
yeah.
use your wood as.
But that would take an action.
It would take an action.
And I don't want to do that right now. So that was resources. Now I'm going to buy a.
Will has 20 wood, which you can use as ammo.
Whose side are you on?
Well,
Just-
he can't just randomly use it. He has to use the currency conversion.
Wait, that's our understanding of that?
That's your action.
I thought it was if you have a thing here, you can just spend it as.
No. You have to do an action to convert to currency.
Interesting. The
That's
new
why that
development.
No, we did that yesterday.
No one ever did it at all.
I did it yesterday.
That's why it's
You
an
took
action.
a turn to convert
yeah,
it? I missed
She did.
for sure.
I definitely did.
We
That's how I
specifically
had
said
a
out
giant
loud, "This
stack of
allows you to just turn
ammunition.
it into
Correct, when you use the action. Otherwise, this
to
action
know.
space means nothing.
Yeah.
I thought that was like you could do that without a crystal.
Oh, no. Okay, so
We should Google that.
I'm right. Just so you know.
Okay, Melissa.
I don't really need to use this, but I don't want to just lose all value, so I'm going to play, redistribute my ships even without a trail. Well, but I have a trail.
You have a trail. You don't need to use it.
Okay. I'm going to have to discard it anyway, because I'm buying a power card. I'm going to buy this drone attack by spending an ammo and a wood. Okay. And then I'm going to buy ships. I have 5, so I could buy 2 frigates. Or is a single destroyer better? I'm going to go with the destroyer. And we're going to drop the destroyer there. Okay, so that was my second action. Action number 3. I'm going to pay 2 wood to move this teleporter there. And then I'm going to
Did you pay
actually
that wood?
move.
You just say it out loud.
Did I what?
Did you pay that wood for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm going to move my capital ship, destroyer, 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 all over there.
Okay.
Time.
So now we go to battle.
Okay.
You can't reinforce
Why not?
because that island
because
is
it's
full.
full.
It's full.
So you have 4, and I have 28.
So I would like to read the card for everyone. Because Dan says he's correct. At the bottom it says how to win a battle. It says fleet strength plus blind bidding. The blind bidding has an asterisk next to it, and the asterisk points to the one below it that says can convert currency if crystal is mounted.
Okay. Well, I'll give you that one, Will. You're right.
So we're going to go to battle.
Okay. That changes something.
Yeah, it does. Let's go. I'm still in it.
He has,
That's a good
he has
catch.
24 with his 20 aluminum wood and his 4 on
Okay.
space.
Stop doing math.
I'm just stating facts from what is visually I see on the table.
So it's with what he had plus his ships, he'd be at 24
Uh-huh.
to my 28.
Uh-huh.
Plus he might have had battle cards or ammo cards too.
Maybe.
But I can't remember.
Do you remember?
He has
Viewers
them
at
hidden
home?
under the table, so I don't know.
Right.
Ready?
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. So
What'd you dedicate?
I dedicated 7. I added 3 more strength to my ability or my size. So I'm big enough to win.
Okay.
But 2 things happen.
What?
I get to destroy because of my ability. Destroy a destroyer.
Yep, you do.
So we're gonna take out one in your home in that middle space.
Right here? Is
Nope.
that what you're pointing at?
Nope.
Also, I played drone attack,
What?
which says I get to destroy 1 gunboat on any of the adjacent islands, plural, of the player engaged in the battle.
This island or this island?
So I get to take a gunboat
off
off
of
of both middle islands there.
What are the gunboats?
That one, the
The
ones.
ones.
The ones. Oh, you're stealing my resources?
Uh-huh.
That's dirty.
Nice. And then these have to go away.
So you,
Lost all these
Yeah.
ships.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
You get a crystal, Dan.
I do
Winning
get a
the
crystal.
battle.
Woohoo! Dad won a battle.
Should we score?
So
I don't know where we're at on scoring.
I have 1 turn left. Will has 2 turns left, and you have 1
One
turn
turn
left.
left.
Okay.
Sarah's coming in from the east. I need to build ships, but I have spent the vast majority of my resources. I could collect resources, however, that has been dwindled quite a bit as well.
So since we're into reading cards, the loser, you lose all ammo in your blind bidding. You retain half the count of ships, rounding down
And
to your home base.
My home base. Rounding down,
So-
half is I can pick one of the two
Yeah,
ships.
pick one of the two, goes to your home base, and the rest go away.
All right, that's a little nicer. Thank you for reading.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to really build.
So
I would love I
to
need to build
recap
1, 2, 3,
scores,
4.
Dan has 2.
Three.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
3 crystals. I have 4 crystals.
10. I don't
And
think my
Will
numbers have changed.
stayed
any.
at 10.
I basically got to live for like 3 more turns. This is, you said I have 2 more turns?
You have 2 more turns.
2 more
yeah.
turns. All right. We're gonna collect resources. So I'm gonna get 2 wood and 2 crystal, plus 1 of these. I don't have a 1 here anymore. I got 1 more wood over here. That's it. All right. Now I'm gonna build ships. So I'm going to build whatever I can afford, which is probably not much. I've got 4 crystals, so I could build 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these guys out here. I obviously want to stack this base up. I'm sorry that you can't see it overhead. Maybe you see it if I stop pointing here. This one only allows 6 ships on it. So I've got 4, 5, 6. I gotta max it out. And then Sarah's gonna end up coming over here next. Oh, wait a minute. I bought ships. I should be looking at cards. Oh, they're so expensive. Upgrade 2 steps in 1 action. Redistribute your ships even without a trail.
The disruptor beam is pretty sweet.
It
Disable
is.
half of the opponent's fleet
That
strength.
is awesome. I probably should have spent money on that instead of. Oh, I keep forgetting to get ammo too. Dumb. Okay. So I've done 1 resource, 1 build. Is this ship one that I built and I didn't figure out where I want to put it at yet? I think that is
Yeah.
the case. I was trying to figure out how I was going to put them there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could redistribute my ships, which isn't really going to do a whole lot. I mean, I can max this one out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to keep Sarah from bringing. She wouldn't be able to bring anybody in.
If you max it out, no.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I've already lost this one anyway. Do I lose this crystal if I move out of here?
No.
1, 2.
I'm pretty sure
I can
you don't.
redistribute however I want, right?
But if you don't
Yes.
control the space, I don't think you can use the
4,
crystal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't think so?
No.
That would make sense.
Fine. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll leave this one here for a resource, a resource, a resource, a resource. All right. Now you're just gonna come over here, but that's fine. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
It actually doesn't say.
I'm in the middle, so.
Oh, she made it. She's
I
gotta
made
pay
it
some crystals.
around.
You're lucky it's only 5. It's not enough. She can't pay.
God.
She doesn't get the price.
So the way that works, and it's tricky on the wording, if you're unable to pay, ships for which costs are not paid are moved to the nearest controlling island. So what do you have?
Oh,
I have
she's
10.
she's got enough that she could
I
pay
have
3
19,
crystals.
which I only need to pay 3.
You only have 19 in there?
Yeah. I only need to pay 3.
17,
Okay,
19,
so you're
20, 21, 22. You have more than
Oh yeah, you do have 22.
Oh, I got 22, sorry.
My
So-
math is bad, but not that bad.
So basically you need to move a 3 out.
3
And you
out.
can pay for the rest.
Okay.
Does she get a crystal still, or she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she still controls it.
Lame.
If she were get
So I
to
could have
get-
paid way less crystals. It's fine. I back paid crystals because I was like, oh, I was there at a time, but
Well, no, I mean if you're going to keep your ships there, then you have
Yeah.
to pay
right,
for
but
them.
I could have just moved one out. That's what I'm saying. I
Alright.
thought in order to get the crystals, you had to pay the full cost.
Alright, what's the best way to get more crystals? I'm not going to have another turn where I'm in the center.
No.
You're not?
No.
Why not?
This is her last
Dan's
turn.
not gonna
It's my
attack you.
last turn.
Oh, yeah.
It's your last turn. Oh, the end game has been triggered.
So what else can I do to get crystals? Because I can't go over to the...
You could explore that.
I can explore that. It's not going to get me enough to beat Will.
Defeat somebody in battle.
With their 10 to get 2. Will's 10 is hiding.
Yeah. I thought about hiding it even further, but I was like, I need this
But
strength.
I can't get over there. I guess I can move my teleporter
Right.
and try and attack Dan.
That's a great idea.
It's not helpful though. If I try to attack you, it's just
you
gonna...
said it, so I was just thinking
it's
it was a
just
great idea
gonna,
for you to do it.
What happens to the crystals on the spaces if I attack this space?
I'm sure it probably does get removed, but not till after you defeat the island.
The magic crystal mounted on an island on the player's continent can be captured by an
That's what we're
opponent
gonna
if
do.
attacked, and you gain control of that location.
Okay.
Is she catching up with me?
Yes.
Yeah, you have 10.
That's why she needs 3
I
crystals
need
to
3
tie you.
crystals. I don't think I can do it.
And since we all have one more turn, let's read about tiebreakers.
Okay.
Probably good to know.
So I
Whoever has
could
their stuff in the middle of the island.
I
wins
could
the
do a
tiebreaker.
move action. I don't have the resources.
Tiebreaker is having the most number of locations under your control.
Oh, well, looky there.
Dumb roll.
I don't think I can get 3. Unless Will pulls his capital ship out, which I don't think he's gonna
Probably not gonna do, right?
do. So I can
So
get.
what are you saying? You're saying if you took that thing and took that thing, is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying.
I'll get 1 crystal for attacking that, maybe the second one, if I can get over there. And then I don't think I can do all of the things. I have to pick something.
Oh, where's your? Oh, you don't think you can do all the things?
I can move my teleporter and then
I'm not really trying to help you, but seems possible.
it seems possible.
I'm not trying to actually do the math.
So if I
but
move my teleporter to this spot, just pretending I'm doing that.
action bonus 1, and,
And
then you
then-
could do a move ship.
Well, it's not move, it's redistribute. But I could
No,
pull.
if you moved into here, you have to move in there.
Oh, I could do that, but then I could, as an action, and then I could do another action of distribute over to here, and then if I win, I get 2. So that would be all. That would be all my action. Okay, so I move that for 2, and move here, and hope that it's not crystals, which is probably crystals.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize there was even a risk on that, but yeah, you're a little low on resources.
Yep.
Let's.
It's probably not
Let's
crystals.
let's do the battle first,
Why? That's the
because
climactic
I can
part.
do this
Do the
and
anticlimactic
redistribute.
first.
So I can do move all of these in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but I can pull from everywhere, right?
Yeah.
5. Nobody. You can't add anybody else. Can we see this on camera? We cannot. I'm gonna move that forward just a little bit.
Yeah, just move the island. Oh, you can kind of see it.
All
little
this, all the stuff that's happening is over here. We can't see it. I'm moving it for a little bit more. All right.
Just hug the island right on in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just now part of the central island.
Okay. So I moved 5 ships in here. So Will's gonna battle it out with me.
So it's 21 to 1.
21 to 1.
Did he buy some cards?
Ooh, did he? I don't think he did, but I could be wrong. And then he has whatever else, all the wood.
if she wins this crystal, then it all comes down to whether or not she has enough crystals to collect that.
I think so, yeah.
So I have to thwart
So I've
her.
only done one action though, right?
No, you did a move and then you did a teleport or whatever.
No, I did build the thing and then I redistributed. That was only one action. I did the bonus action to put this here and then I redistributed. I might just move in here and hope that I...
Well, you got to pull something out.
No, too late. You already put your P1 there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What? We literally had... What?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm leaving in here because I'm not... I don't think
You're
I
already
can
battling. I don't know what you're doing now. Cheating.
We haven't battled yet. I'm just...
Let me just bring all... Oh, I meant to put a 10 up here instead of a 1. I mean a 9.
Okay. I don't think I have the stuff to go here. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather come over here. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a way to destroy your stuff and fight you.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay. 'Cause I was trying to figure that out. I was like, can I spend everything on Sarah to beat her? But then I'm empty to Dan.
Yeah, because you've blocked those
Okay.
2 islands.
We're going to do this.
Let's see what we got. All right, I went all in.
Oh, I forgot you had
22.
No,
No?
you have 23. She has. She started with 28.
Oh.
Yeah.
that 28. And then I added
So
5 and I
33.
subtracted 3 from you.
Okay.
So 33 to
Got it.
18. Yep.
Okay, so you lose the ship.
Probably should have counted, but I was trying to just go all in.
So I get a crystal
Except
for
for this 3
winning.
cards I saved to fight Dan.
And I get this crystal. I guess I can leave it there if I wanted to. And then I can use it because I control it.
Well, to dismount is an action.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I dismount it, he has 9 to 9.
9 to 9. So then he has to find a way to get a crystal.
Okay, I will take an action to dismount. Although I could use it because I'm there controlling it.
Yeah.
I have all this wood. I think I'm gonna. Does it still count as mine? Currently?
It doesn't specify.
But I control the island it's on. So if we were
Right.
gonna allow Will to control it.
If it was, yeah, if we were counting it towards his, then it would be
Okay.
consistent to count it towards yours.
But I dedicated it from my own personal collection.
And then she stole it.
Jerk face.
So she controls that crystal.
Dan, you gotta steal 2 of her crystals.
I don't know that I'm in position to do anything because you guys have blocked it off so
I
much.
think then I need to attack Dan to try and get more crystals. So I have 2 actions left. I did 1 action that was the
Yeah.
move redistribute. So I could come over here with 2 ships, or I could just come back here with 4, and then he can't bring.
Now you gotta risk it for the biscuit type of question. If you destroy his cruiser, you get 2 crystals.
I understand that.
That's a lot harder of
That's
a fight.
way. This is way
But
harder.
she's stacked over here with 300 ammunitions.
I'm not though.
Shh, I was trying to help you out.
You do have the aluminum
I
wood
do have the
conversion.
aluminum wood, which is why I'm leaving this here.
I'm glad I spent my aluminum anyway. Because I wouldn't be able to use it apparently my next turn after that.
So it is.
So that was
Same
my
thing.
second action, was to move over here. And now we're gonna battle
25
it
to
out.
4. 25 to 4.
I'm still confused about how many turns are left in the game.
You have
This
one
is
turn
my
left.
last.
This-
I have
this
You
one
have
more.
one more turn, and then I have one more turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one
This is
more
our last
action.
hurrah.
One
Yep.
more action after this.
After that, another one?
I moved in with the
Teleported
redistribute,
and
and then I moved
redistributed.
here, and then I have one more action because I still
Crazy.
control all of my island.
Crazy.
Somebody's gonna attack me, but does it matter? I don't know that it does. So I think I'm just gonna
Okay.
So I have add 5 and
Doing none of it.
punch.
None of it. Dan didn't even try.
So I get 1 more crystal for winning. Dan gets, you probably
I'll keep the 3.
keep the 3, which goes back over there. And then I'm going to use my last action to dismount the other crystal.
She did steal it back. I was curious if she was gonna
Okay.
think
I
of
need
such
to-
things.
See kind of.
Where that is.
Yeah.
What you're actually
Oh, and my teleporter also got destroyed because of what?
Does it?
Yep.
Right. It's getting hot down here at the
It
final
is.
round.
It is.
Sarah's out of actions, but she's currently in the lead. Is that correct?
Yes.
By a significant amount, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crystals.
I have 3.
Dan has 3. I think I got like 8-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dan's best hope is to take Sarah out of the lead and triple way tie it. Just made that up. I don't know. What do you actually think of Dan? Walk us through your brain strategies.
Well, I can't get you.
If he comes in here, is it like whoever's here at the end of the game gets crystals? No.
No.
Would you like me to check?
It's up to you. It's probably more. I don't think I'm getting there, but
Let's see. Once the marker reaches number 1 on the Isle of Myth, that's the last round, and each player gets 1 final turn.
whoever has the most
The
crystals.
last
wins.
player on the Island of Myth at the end of the 5 rounds gets 3 magic crystals, even if that player has not completed 1 full round on the Isle of Myth.
Oh, crazy!
So, yes.
you could move in there and get 3, for
Which would
one
still
easy
make me
action.
lose.
Well, but if she's
yeah.
she would get it for sure and win. So you kind of got to take that as one of your
But-
actions.
Something I could do,
She has nothing to fight with, so if you come in, it's literally an easy one-step
Right.
battle.
I can start by building a teleporter, which I paid my 2 wood for. And I can drop my teleporter over here. As part of my then move action to move my entire fleet from you over here.
Okay, he's got a strategy coming.
I don't know if it works, but we'll find out.
He's going to come and take all my stuff in the last turn.
Just go badonk and finish her off.
That's
Cool.
I think that's my only move.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
If you don't, we'll.
Is sure gonna try.
So, Sarah and I are in combat. I'm pretty sure she spent everything she had.
She
But you
dismounted her crystal.
You can redistribute.
Oh, you could pull all your guys in there for one final hurrah.
I can only fit 1 in there.
Oh. It could be your 3.
Could be.
Your 10.
Could be my 10. But then he's going to get 2 crystals off of it.
That's
if
what I
he
was gonna
moves.
say, but do it.
I think every time you should move your capital ship in there
Good play.
and then lose and just
And
give me
then
2
you
crystals
can-
every time. Yeah.
No, wait it 3 times in a
The
row.
problem
Yeah.
is, I don't think there's any way to. I can only move 1 in at a time. Oh
Right.
no! Next time I'll be able to. I'll still not be able to move 1.
That is, I think that's your best way to go, though.
Yeah, I don't want you getting more crystals.
Right.
Now, one, I don't know if this helps you or not. You have a teleporter on your home base. You could have teleported a 4th guy in there, I think, as part of your redistributing. You could have had full 6 or whatever.
I had to move, though. That was a move, not a redistribute. Because it was into an area I didn't control. Yep. Okay. So, I don't think Sarah has any tricks up her sleeve. There's no point in me
No.
playing these right now.
Battle
So-
and go.
Yep.
So I think I lose this guy.
And then
And
your
this
destroyer
goes
can go
home.
back. Yep.
So now it's
Okay, it goes back to your home base or goes back to
Uh-huh.
wherever you want to
Home base.
distribute it.
home base.
Okay.
Does it not? To home base, yeah.
it does
Yeah.
say that. Okay.
Okay.
Respawn.
So I get a crystal for winning that battle. My second action, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna plow ahead, and we're doing the same thing.
You could move people in.
She can move someone in.
I don't know how she
And
moved that one in. Oh, okay.
Because
It's
I'm
connected.
all connected.
fun place where hopefully Sarah forgot my player ability destroys a destroyer
Dang it.
adjacent. So
Oh, crazy.
this
What?
destroyer
Oh,
goes away.
I
What a
forgot.
It wouldn't have mattered. He was still going to transcend
He's
there.
still gonna do it. It doesn't matter.
So now you lose that battle.
Uh-huh.
And,
Now it goes
I
back
knew
forward.
I should have.
okay, so my third and final action is to move my fleet into your home base. Now this isn't a gimme because she
Oh.
has a fleet limit of 10. And right now we have 6 in there. She also has 10 shield on her home base. So right now she has 17 to my 28.
A new rule that I haven't ever read, which means that Dan just secretly won the game, is that not only does the player
Oh,
get
he gets half of
eliminated-
his stuff. I know he gets half my stuff.
No,
Oh,
gets
get
all.
or I mean,
all
he
your
gets
the
all my stuff.
resources, not
Oh,
not just crystals.
yeah.
So now he actually does have some additional juice to fight me off.
Maybe, yeah.
I got 1 crystal and 4 wood. That's all I got.
Well, if he, yeah, I guess he doesn't have anything mounted, but
Okay, so
Okay.
the limit in here is 10.
So you can move 4 ships in there.
this is such a. Okay, so I just start thinking about my final turn in the game.
So
I'm not sure how this works, but I should have another crystal. So I'm gonna pretend ammunition is.
Fine.
Oh, there's
crystal.
some right here.
Oh yeah, I'll grab from there.
All right, so
Oh, I'm ready.
10. 6. All right, I got 20. 30.
I might lose this.
I sure hope so.
40.
40?
Sorry, 30. 33.
$33 to 28. What's she gonna do? You're gonna risk losing the whole. Oh, because you want to try and hope that you can get that.
Will's got to move all the way in there. That's Will's only hope. If you win, Will's coming after you, and he's not coming after me. So
It's true.
if I tie it, Will's got to try and figure out how to get all the way out to the center and get
So
his
you're at
ships.
34 to 28.
And you got cards, don't you?
I do have cards.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're good cards?
Well, even if they're just ones.
It's true.
Okay. I'll just hope and pray you have.
Going
Ones.
34 to 28.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, 'cause
1,
you can
2,
bring
3,
it up
4,
to
5,
10.
6,
Yeah,
7, 8, 9,
that's
10.
crazy.
There's 10.
So I need 7 to beat you. So I will play my 7 ammo
Yep.
and destroy Sarah's fleet and home world.
Crazy! This is not actually how I thought it was going to end.
No.
And now I don't 100% sure know what to do with my turn. So
Okay,
you at
so
home,
I'm
help me walk
eliminated.
through it.
You're eliminated. All your crystals belong to us.
Us? Oh, great.
No.
Thank you, translations. How many you got, Dan?
I knew I shouldn't have wasted all of my ammo at
Plus
the
2 for
last-
defeating a capital ship.
Oh, crazy. Okay, I've only got 8. You've got what?
3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16.
So I gotta get like 6 more, 8 more. What is that? 1, 2.
You have
3,
to
4,
attack
5,
Dan.
6, 7, 8. Right, I've got to get 8 more
You have
crystals
to wipe
do
me
it.
out.
Yeah, so I can't just get 1, 2, 3. It wouldn't be enough. 8, 9, 10, 11. No. I do have to come and destroy you. Do I destroy you? If I destroy this, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So
you
I've gotta
have to destroy my
that.
home world.
Okay. So I've got to build a teleporter, which I can do because I've got just enough wood. I can stick it wherever here.
Yep.
And then I've got to do the same 1, 2, 3 attack into your home world
Yep.
to do it.
I've
You have a single card
single
left.
card left.
Your stuff is all connected, except for
This
these
is not.
guys.
That's big.
yeah.
That is very big.
So you're gonna pull all those in, and then
And it is not as nearly as many ships.
all right, here we go. Let's just start the process. I've built a teleporter here, and that's 1.
Are you moving that one too?
I don't need to move it. They're right here. That's all I got. So they're connected. So then I can.
Well, you would
that was my
wanna-
bonus action.
Because you're moving into an unclaimed territory, you have to go from
It's a move action to go in
yeah,
there.
and that's an adjacent thing. So you need the teleporter in your centers. Well,
Yeah, because then they can suck in from there.
but you can't put your teleporter there. You could do that. Yeah.
Okay. So then I have to just send one as a move action. Is that I'm not gonna have enough?
You'd need to send that whole fleet basically.
As a move action.
Yeah.
Good. Try to trick me. I see you. I still need it to be networked.
You can only move 5 in anyway.
Well, how many I got over there?
No, you're good. You can send that frigate too.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're doing battle.
12, 18, 19 against 1.
You don't have any mounted crystals that I know of.
No. So, you destroy.
He's hoping to play that one card to
My
win
little
the
ship.
game. He's got a 5-er over there. He's been holding on to. Like, I win this. All right. Then I redistribute. No, I got to move again.
Yeah, you're just going to have to move.
Move
whole way.
those. Yeah. You're not pulling in any extra. If you're going to get the home base, it's all 3
Did
actions.
you already do the math?
I have
It's,
not
it's
actually.
Oh, okay.
all
I haven't.
3 actions to,
I mean, so
to get
you're
in
gonna
there.
eliminate that one. You eliminate that. You've still got a 5. I think I still got it.
The difference is here, I'm going to have room to bring ships in.
Oh, you know what we messed up on?
What?
Let's pretend like we didn't notice it. Did you count her 10
Yeah.
shield on her? You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way to
Yes.
go. Way to be honest, everybody. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough then. 3.
It's going to be close.
3, 1,
It's going to be very close.
6, and 4.
I think it'd be 19, 14, your advantage, before I move anything in.
Before.
Because then you can bring all your people down there. This is just a battle of attrition for no reason.
Do it.
I have to
do
win
it.
in 2 turns, but I can't get these dudes down there.
Yeah, you have to move in and do what Dan did to me.
I
That's
have
your.
to move, and then I have to move.
Yep.
Both moves.
Yep.
And then Dan's got these guys up here as well. I think Dan won it. He just-
Depends on what his cards are.
It doesn't. I don't think it does depend on what his cards are. If he can redistribute, he can win.
Oh, because of the shield.
Well, he's got these dudes. I think, unless the math is wrong. I don't know. All right, I'm moving in,
You blow it up.
and then I have one more action to move it in.
Yeah. So you move in, and you've got 6, 12, 18, 19. I'm at 14. We have 7 ships in place. So I can just bring these 3 in.
Oh, but you can't because I broke it. What?
Oh.
I did notice that a minute ago, and I was like, as long as he doesn't try to stick a dude
no.
in there, I think I might have
No.
done it. Now, yeah, because your
So
teleporters,
your one
your
card.
teleporters aren't connected to each other, so you can't just slide them down in there because I broke the chain.
My 1 card.
There was one.
Oh, man. I thought I had it. I forgot about that, but you're right. That breaks the chain.
So you had 10 defense.
So I have 14,
14.
15, and you have 19.
Wait.
Nope, game over.
What?
Is your ability only when you're attacking?
It's
When he wins, I think.
destroy a destroyer on any of the adjacent islands of the player engaged in battle.
I don't know that comes into play because I think they were all on the space that battle was happening.
Yeah,
There weren't
yeah.
any adjacent.
Yep.
Was
I
that
appreciate
it?
it, though, Sarah.
There's
Yes,
so many other little things.
Will.
So Sarah does get like
She does.
3.
I do get 3.
Well,
I eliminated so
which I
much.
destroyed her, so I don't
Yeah,
think.
never mind.
I think
Right.
like basically this is gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so nobody gets 3.
We didn't even look at this. Did it have a lot of crystals on it? Oh, you could
Oh,
have got
I
it.
could have got it.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yep. So Will's our winner.
Crazy! I did it! I can't believe it!
That's
you
crazy
finally
that
won a
it got.
playthrough.
That's insane. I really didn't think. I was like, okay, so he's gonna pull this whole pile down there,
I thought I was too.
and then I was like, wait a minute. If I jump in there,
Yep.
look, so I beat these guys, and then I go in. Okay, what's it?
No, that's. Oh, you don't have a teleporter.
Yep.
Right.
I
His
see.
teleporters are here and here. So if he had, these don't have any secret extra teleporters, right?
So Will gets all the crystals.
Whoa, the whole pile!
Way to go, Will.
How many is it?
That's impressive. A lot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you gotta eliminate their scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 21, 22, 23.
Nicely
24 if
done.
I count this one.
Nicely done.
25. And some resources. Do you have any resources left?
I do, but they're not crystals.
You probably could. Probably
25?
Yeah,
25.
that's what we're going with.
I didn't see that coming, everybody.
I did not see it.
I
coming.
thought she was gonna do. I was like, shoot, she just dethroned me. Then I
have
thought he was
left
gonna do
one.
it.
Yeah.
I should have left one card.
I didn't even think about that. I was focused over there, and I was like, wait a second, I could just move in. There's no way she can stop me.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But then, of course,
Left her.
same thing.
Yeah. I really thought you were gonna be here. You were gonna have the coins. I wouldn't be able to get into yours.
Yeah.
This 1, 2, 3 as your final turn is crazy.
I thought we were gonna get to the point of just who has the most crystals.
Right.
Like we all survived
Yeah.
to the end.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, there in that last round, it was just like, bam.
Yeah, it did
So-
not end the way I thought it would at all. I really thought I'm gonna stockpile this. They're not gonna be able to get through here.
Yep.
I'll be safe, which I technically was. I expected you guys both to just come for me, and then I expected her to come for me, weaken me, and then you to come in and deal the
Well, we
death
couldn't
blow.
go in the space.
Right.
Yeah.
The way to do
Definitely.
it was
That was.
Dan.
I mean, we talked about this in the last game, and I was like, "That's what I'm gonna do. I don't care where all my ships are. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stack this and hopefully protect myself."
I needed to be able to go in and defeat Sarah, and honestly, probably could have without sending all my stuff and have protection. But
Yeah, it's tough. It's real. I wasn't sure that I was gonna really be able to make it over there. So,
yeah,
like, if I had pre-thought a turn earlier, I would have put this guy so that he was on my teleporter spot and ready to go elsewhere. But, oh
Right.
wait, I moved the teleporter anyway. But
the fact that movement necessitates going into a new spot
yep.
really makes you have to think about, okay, how am I moving these things
Right.
around?
Unless you have this power, this is the most powerful power in the game.
Use it.
I destroyed a bunch of ships with my stuff.
You did. That was-
And that's really what I was afraid of. I was like, if he gets adjacent, it can take out a 3,
Yeah.
and
And then you could
one of these
move
powers,
one
which I guess
in.
it didn't come up last time, was like destroy an adjacent ship.
Yep,
So I was like, they're still gonna pinch
That's
it
what I
from the
was-
sides.
trying for. Yeah,
I dealt that card at the very bottom of the deck when I set the game up. I didn't set the game up.
nicely done.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a
Good
good
game,
thing.
good game.
War of Civilizations from BluEncore. BluEncore. Check that one out. I think it's. Do you know the history of the game at all? Like, I think this is a new English edition, maybe.
Possibly, if you look this up on BGG, it comes up with a box that says War of Atraxis. So I believe they printed that maybe 3-4 years ago, and then they've revised it and brought out War of Civilizations. They cleaned up the rule book. They brought out these wooden bits,
Yep.
different things like that. So if you've seen War of Atraxis, maybe similar but improved in different ways.
Yep.
And re-released.
Yep. Cool stuff. So check that one out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you had a great time. We will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.